I forgive people on purpose. It's kind of sexy to be pissed off at people. It's kind of sexy to hold grudges. It's sexy to be able to gossip or badmouth people. It makes you interesting. You have stories. But I like to quietly forgive. Look, I've been screwed over by business partners. I've been taken advantage of. I've met horrible people in my life. I've been cheated. But one thing I do is I never hold on to hate, because I know that the surest way to dip your performance, dampen your soul, and even suppress your consciousness is to carry negative charges. I practice forgiveness. There's multiple powerful studies on forgiveness, for example, found that when you practice forgiveness, it does so much for your physical body, your vertical jump actually goes up. University of Israel found that forgiveness improves endurance. Other studies show that it eases back pain, it helps you sleep at night, it removes depression, it improves your productivity. We don't really know why, but it turns out that holding a negative charge towards something or someone really crushes your ability to function. In fact, when I was studying with Dave Asprey at his famous lab, 40 Years of Zen, that trains people to develop the brains of monks who have spent decades in meditation, this is what Dave Asprey told me. He told me the secret to a monk's brain is basically practicing forgiveness on a loop non-stop. When I was at his lab, 3 days, non-stop, forgive, 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 forgive. And at the end of those 3 days, you literally see your brainwave patterns change. They become more monk-like. Your resilience is going up. I had to forgive an operations manager in my company who, under the cover, stole $100,000. I had to forgive my ex-business partner who tried to kick me out of the company I started. I had to forgive people who had screwed me over. But by letting go of these incidents, I find that my life feels lighter, easier. Now again, keep in mind, forgiving doesn't mean you forget the lesson or that you pardon the person. The person who stole from me, I reported him to the police. He was arrested. Forgiveness doesn't mean you pardon. It means that if something bad happens, you hand it off to the law, and then you stop obsessing about how you were taken advantage of, because that is what dampens your consciousness. I was in South Africa recently, and I visited the prison where Nelson Mandela was held behind bars. Interestingly, in that same prison, Gandhi was put behind bars. Both those men became healers of the human race because they learned to forgive. Mandela, after being released from prison 27 years, for years he couldn't even see his own kids, he forgave his jailers. He invited them to break bread with him. Forgiveness changes the tide of human history. So forgiveness is not sexy, but it is what the bravest people do.